Será que eu faço uma coisa? A gente vai já seguir.
começou. Fúria versus Mouse, é a Pantera versus o Rato, e a Fúria vem de Yuri, Cacerato fala em Ekindar e ele, Molotov.
Aê!
Nossa! O Yuri tava junto ali, Molodói consegue a kill, e Ekindar ali foi, mas Yuri, mais uma kill, todo mundo brigando, Molodói, segunda dele. E a Mouse Sports de Torres e Brolan, Chertion, Spinks e ele perigosíssimo de Impirete. É, de Impirete tá sem a bomba. A bomba ficou ali, né? Com a gente. Ou não, né?
Tem
A
alguma
bomba
coisa-
tá no caminho do rato.
Aqui em casa tá pitando uma coisa, acho que é uma bomba que vai explodir, Gal.
Defusa, Tigrão! Será que o Tigrão tá de Smoke Kit? Aí a bomba ficou com a gente na cozinha. Ah, beleza. 1-0 Fúria. 3 kills do Molodói. Vai ser pra... 3 kills pra dar tudo certo, velho. Spinks já toma ali a pressão, Molodói já avisa que entrou pela caverna, bomba plantada, é round forçado aí da Mouse. Yuri, beleza, é isso. Pode deixar plantar, só não deixa ganhar, né? Ó, patinetando, Molodói, quarta kill dele. Spinks já deu a volta. Ele é perigoso, viu? Começa, quem tem kit? Quem tem kit? Tem o Yuri ali com kit. A galera já vai smocar a bomba. É isso, com Smoke Kit as coisas ficam mais fáceis, Cacerato. Pegaram o cara do kit, pegaram o cara lá de cima. Ai, ai, ai.
Fala, tem kit. Ele tá desarmando, Gal. Ele tá desarmando.
Mataram ele. É 1-1, Tigrão. Te dá mouse. E você não dá muito espaço ali em lugar nenhum. Pegaram agora, né? Colaram na B. Estão ali na região da cozinha. Bomb B que tem Molodói, né? Molodói e Fallen. Cacerato consegue aqui no meio. Legal. Gira pra lá, gira pra cá. Agora vem explosão pra B. Vai girando lá o Cacerato. A gente vai ter 3 na B, velho. Daqui a pouquinho, só que, ó. Beleza.
Diverte-te no casino online Bacana Play.
Quanto é que vale o nosso carro?
Compramos o carro com petição. Vê-nos o carro de forma rápida.
He barked at Tank like he was talking to a nobody.
Motherfucker's a bum. Every single time he get fucking hit, he starts fucking touching his eye and fucking crying like a bitch.
The crowd laughed, right up until that left hook detonated like a grenade. Every challenger walked in convinced they could bully Gervonta Davis.
I'm dead serious. It's gonna happen, it's gonna be over, quick.
They thought he'd fold under pressure.
I appreciate Tank giving me his opportunity to come whoop his ass.
They thought trash talk would shake him.
I'm coming straight for his neck, I promise you that.
But when the bell rang, Tank's fist did all the talking. And his opponent suddenly went from loud threats to dead silence. In this video, we look back at the times Gervonta Davis absolutely destroyed Cocky Rats for disrespecting him hard. In 2022, when Gervonta Tank Davis stepped in against Rolando Raleigh Romero, the buildup wasn't just hype, it was a full-blown circus, with Raleigh being the loud and cocky ringmaster.
Look, Gervonta keeps talking about these skills and stuff, but I mean, I just see his face get swollen up every single fight. He doesn't really have much skills. He just bullies a bunch of smaller opponents and weight-drained opponents. He's not that special. And
I just fought at 140.
He's gonna get knocked out.
Romero talked so much trash, you'd think he was getting paid per insult.
You guys gonna see the semifinal? I'm gonna knock this dwarf the f out.
Romero had no plans of stopping, and he continued to bark like he was the scariest dog on the streets.
Tank don't have 2 million. Tank's broke. Tank is f***ing broke. Y'all don't put that shit through your head. He broke.
If words won fights, Raleigh would have been undisputed champion of the universe. But maybe deep down, he knew the truth that skill for skill, he and Tank weren't even in the same solar system. Tank was floating somewhere in a galaxy far, far away, while Raleigh was just trying to build a spaceship out of pure delusion and confidence. But credit where it's due, Raleigh sold the fight like a seasoned marketer, with that much smack being thrown around. Fans expected something explosive, and they got exactly that. An absolute banger of a fight.
And here we go, round one. 18,970 people on hand. A record-setting crowd at Barclays Center.
And some feinting by Gervonta Davis. I think we're likely to see that as he attacks.
First punch of the final, left hand from Davis.
Yeah, something that Rolly was talking about was that Tank will walk into a punch, and we're seeing a really smart Davis now. But that's a good job and jab that Romero's throwing right now in this first round. Keeping David at bay.
Yeah, and Romero doesn't always use the jab as effectively as he might.
Double right hand from Davis, no damage.
One thing that I'm seeing is that he's taking 2 steps back, making it difficult for Davis to counter with just 1 straight left hand.
Yeah, good point. Gervonta Davis was clear with us. He said it may take me a couple rounds to figure out his awkward style.
Yeah, I think the way these first round and minute have gone is there's a healthy respect from either guy.
I think it's the power they both respect.
Yeah.
And you have to. You can't get careless, especially in the type of level of this magnitude fight.
Interesting to see Gervonta Davis using the whole ring in boxing. Oh, he took a big left hand.
And then a left and holding on. I don't know if that'll be a knockdown, no.
Well, there was a moment in that round, there would be a left hand. It was actually more of a jab than a hook. How much damage it did, I don't know, but and then that left hook, actually the second left hook landed kind of toward the back of Davis's head, which I think is what he might have been complaining to. Well, Romero thinks he can hurt him because he's going after him now.
That really got him excited, and he saw something.
You know, this is in his last fight, Romero fought a lefty, Anthony Yiggett, and so for left-hander Davis.
We talked about the jab that Romero's using, really effective.
Combination from Romero, but nothing serious. Right hand was caught by the glove of Davis.
Here's where the left hand is going to come from Romero. He's got kind of a half jab, half hook going here, and it's getting in occasionally too.
That's how Davis stepped in with the left hand, but went right by the ear of Romero.
If you're Davis, you want to touch him up a little bit in the stomach. There you go. You want to feint to the stomach, touch him up straight to chest. Make Romero bring his hands out.
Remember the last fight, he was in, he injured his left hand, Davis, but he said as he went on through sparring, it got better and better, and he said it's not an issue in this fight.
Right hand a little short from Romero, and the left hand likewise from Davis.
And kind of an indication that he felt a little strength from Romero. Ooh, that left by Davis, man, he threw. Bad intentions,
yes,
that he did. Just couldn't quite get there.
He's been very close a few times.
And he's not able to get all the way in because Romero is still using that jab really effectively.
Yeah.
Taking those step backs. There it is.
Davis is leading off with the left hand and lunging a little bit, leaving himself a little open for a counterpunch. He might want to jab his way on it.
There's a left hand from Davis, but again it was a little short. There was a good left hand. Caught on the side of the head.
And that's another thing Davis wants to do. Jab to the body to bring the hands down, and then gives you an opportunity to get on the inside.
Yeah, and he's doing that. You can see the focus in Tank right now.